it's Yolz and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to address a couple of things that naturals do practice that I just don't. If you do enjoy this video, you know what to do. Give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below and let me know which of these practices you participate in. Participate. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and join the Yolz channel family. I love you guys so much and I hope you enjoy. Mwah.
Hey there. It's Yolz channel.
I do not protective style. I think 95% of the year I'm actually wearing my hair out like this. If there's a style at all, I'll wear it for 3 days, maybe even a week, maybe 2 weeks, which is probably not possible unless if it's braids, and I haven't done braids in 2 years maybe. So the reason I don't do protective hairstyles is because they do nothing for me. I don't see the purpose of it. I don't see the difference between my hair growth when I do a protective hairstyle versus when I don't. That's just because yes, it does protect the ends, and yes, I have even recommended it for some people, but for me personally, my hair can grow without protective styling. So why do I need to protective style? And that's usually my answer. Why do I need to protective style if my hair can grow just fine? My growth rate is at a healthy state. It's sort of always been, and that's just because I moisturize when I need to. I deep condition all the time, and even though I'm on a lazy hair journey like I am right now, I will never ever skip deep conditioning. I'll never do that. That's just something that I've seen help aid in the growth of my hair, and it's something that I've been consistent in, and it's something that I've seen, you know, help my hair flourish. So I don't see why I need to hide my hair away or, you know, hide my ends away, particularly for 2 or 3 months in the hopes of seeing growth or retaining length. I can retain length very well with lobe manipulation and just making sure not to, you know, be in there all the time with my fingers, finger detangling. And there are tons of practices that I personally do for myself that have worked for me. So yeah, and of course the biggest reason is my hairline. I've got a weak hairline. I don't want to tamper with it. Pulling and tugging on this is not worth it for the sake of a protective hairstyle. It's just not worth it. I do sometimes look at some hairstyles and I'm like, I want to do that, but then I think about it because I'm like, actually it will be a waste of money, because even if I do have braids, 2 weeks, 3 weeks if at all, I don't even think I'll get to 4 weeks of wearing braids in my hair if I ever do, you know, a long-term protective style. That's it for me, because I just don't see the purpose of it, and I'll probably be irritated and agitated and I want to see my hair again, because that's just me. And again, that should be okay, surely. I've also seen that people who rely a lot on protective hairstyles, some of them don't even take care of the hair underneath all of that protection. So it's, you know, it's just a big misconception in the, not just natural hair, relaxed hair as well. A lot of girls just do believe that if you've got a wig or weave on, you can grow your hair, but I've seen so many people stay in the same place, if not worse, in terms of hair length for years upon years, and they still believe in protective hairstyling. I'm just like, actually the only thing that's moving is your hairline right now, okay? It's moving from here to here, and that's a big problem, which you all know. I've got a very big problem with that. When you deliberately, you know, tug and pull on your hairline for the sake of looking pretty or trying to, still in the efforts of growing your hair when you're not doing the right thing. So that's just my view on protective hairstyling. I've also seen it work for a couple of my friends. I know Kopano as well as Fezo Buhle. Protective hairstyling grows their hair, okay? It works for them, and again, I applaud them because it works. But those are people who are also diligent in washing their hair and deep conditioning and treating their hair with so much TLC, so much love and care, that I don't think a lot of other people would want that work, because we always believe if our hair is tied up, it's fine. If I don't see it, it's all good. You know, so yeah, it's a bit of a tug of war for me, and that's what I think about the whole protective styling dilemma thing. I just think some people use it as an excuse to neglect their hair. Some people use it as a great excuse to actually grow their hair and retain length. Other people like me just don't see the point. Pre-pooing. I don't pre-poo. I don't see the point of pre-pooing. I have heard of people pre-pooing the night before, adding oil onto their scalp, massaging their scalp with that oil before they actually shampoo the day before. I just think it's a lot of work, to be honest with you. I think I tried it once when I was relaxed, and maybe once when I was natural. I'm not even sure, but it will do nothing for me. I I don't see the point. I've read about it, I've watched videos about it, and again, I don't think my scalp needs extra nourishing when it can produce its own oils. And after shampooing, I can still get the moisture back, replenish that moisture back myself, either by conditioning and then adding deep conditioner to that, and then obviously moisturizing. So I don't feel I need to, you know, add that extra protection by pre-pooing and just, you know, creating a conducive enough environment so that the shampoo doesn't strip off all of the moisture from my hair, which clarifying shampoos do, and that's what they're supposed to do. I just don't see the purpose of pre-pooing. I find it to be a total waste of time. Another common practice is basing your scalp. So our mothers used to base our scalp with hair food back in the day. Then we, in the natural hair sphere, when we got educated, decided to do the same with oils. So extra virgin olive oil, castor oil, this and that oil. I don't do that with my hair. And I know most of you might look at me as a hypocrite because I have advised some people to actually base their scalp. But I will say that's in a situation where we are spot treating or trying to achieve a certain goal at the end of whatever 2-3 months, where you've got scalp ailments or you've got itchy scalp. I definitely think you could add like a tea tree oil or eucalyptus oil, 3 drops, whatever, to a bottle, and then make sure to apply that onto your hair just to heal the scalp. So for those reasons, I get basing your scalp, and we're doing that for a short-term period, and it's only because we're trying to treat something. The other thing that I have also mentioned is applying castor oil to stimulate hair growth to your hairline and maybe your hair if you are struggling with growth. Again, it's only for a period of time. It's not a practice that should be part of your hair regimen, like, yo, you know, the whole year that's what you're doing. I don't think it's necessary. I don't see the point in doing it and adding it into my regimen. It really doesn't make a difference for me. I can massage my scalp once or twice or 3 times a week to stimulate hair growth if that's the purpose. But for somebody who's on a hardcore mission and they're doing a 3-month challenge or just trying to get their hair health back to where it's supposed to be and thicker and that kind of thing, then definitely go for the castor oils. But don't do it like our parents did it when they believed we need to base our scalp because it's part of our culture, it's part of, you know, taking care of our hair. No, I don't see the purpose. Instead, it could cause more buildup, it could clog your scalp. In fact, it could even slow down, I believe it could even slow down your sebum production, you know, your scalp's natural oils, the ones it's supposed to be already producing on its own. And my scalp has gotten to that point where I never ever have to base my scalp really because it produces its own oils. And when you are creating a conducive environment, meaning you're washing your hair at least once a week. I'm a hypocrite right now because I wash my hair once every 2 weeks at the moment, but that's just because I'm pregnant and I'm on a lazy hair routine. But I still make sure to create a clean, conducive, growing environment for my hair. You know, if you're not doing that, you will have itchy scalp, you will have buildup, you will have flakes caused by all of those products that you're adding on and not really taking off. You're not cleaning, you're not cleansing, you're not removing. So yeah, I think it's really important to always just step back, analyze the practice and see if it would work for you. Ask yourself why the purpose, because when I've asked a lot of girls why they base their scalp, they just say it's something they've been doing for years. Okay, has it helped? No. So why do you keep doing it? I mean, do you not think you're clogging your pores if you continue for a full year of just basing your scalp and you don't even wash your hair once a week? Moving right along, something else that I just don't do, most of you know, I don't comb my hair with combs, you know. I don't use fine or wide tooth combs to really comb my hair. I don't detangle with it in the shower. I just don't use those tools. What I do use to detangle and unravel my hair or unravel those knots are my hands, really. My fingers do all the work and they do a great job at detangling. I just think that using less combs means less breakage. And I know a lot of people are so used to it, but if you just use wide tooth comb as a styling tool, like opening a line like this, you know, or doing whatever when you're doing styles, that's okay. I think it's pretty much okay. But also, if you are using wide tooth comb, good on you, at least it's not a fine tooth comb. And if you want to get to a point where you want to use your fingers, go ahead. It's less manipulation, it's less tugging, and it actually challenges you to make sure that you're dealing with your hair when it's moisturized. Because trust me, touching your hair and feeling that it's dry will make you first moisturize it before you go and do anything if you are dealing, you know, with just your fingers and your hair. I don't know, it's just a relationship that's established over the past 2 years of me being on my journey. It's challenged me to just always deal with moisturized hair because I know I just got my fingers to detangle. I just got my fingers, you know, to deal with those knots. I just got my fingers to style mostly. And if I need a comb, I'll use it, but never to go ahead, and detangle and do all of, no, there's just no need. Lastly, I actually don't seal with coconut oil anymore. I used to be an avid user of coconut oil. I know in the beginning of my hair journey, I even did videos talking about coconut oil, the benefits thereof and all that good stuff, until it came to a point where my hair was like, asafun. It's a big no from us. So I got a fat no from my hair when I used coconut oil to seal one day. It just got to a point where my hair was rock hard, and I moved on, and I still continued trying different products with coconut oil just to see how my hair reacts, and it went bad. In fact, I had 2 brands send me products that mainly contained coconut oil. Horrible experience, horrible. I felt so bad because I couldn't even talk about the products on my channel just because of the way my hair reacted, particularly the hair treatments. It just that's how my hair felt. It was just rock hard. Both deep conditioners just contained too much coconut oil. In fact, it was smelling of coconut oil. But yeah, it was also just a good sign for me to know, Guti, put coconut away. It's, you know, unfortunately it's time to say goodbye to the coconut oil, and I had to. So it's been 1.5 years that I haven't used it. However, there are moisturizers and butters that contain a tad bit of coconut oil that seem to work on my hair right now. I've only tried them this year, and so far so good. I'm really surprised, but I also think it's because it's a very small dose of coconut oil as an ingredient in those products that it works for my hair. So I suppose, again, this hair journey thing is a trial and error thing. If it's small doses, it can work for me, but for actual organic coconut oil, I've had to give a 1 kg tub away, and the one that I have left, my husband is using, we're cooking with it, and if anything, if I do get a scoop out of it, I use it on my body, and I use it on other things like scrubs and anything else outside of my hair. So yeah, unfortunately, that's the sad part and the sad story about coconut oil not working for me. This time it's not me not participating in that practice, it's my hair saying, asifuni, we're good, we say right, so yeah, that's just how it is. That's hair as well. Again, it's a journey, so things change, things happen, and it's always great to know your hair to a point where you know what it likes and what it doesn't like, what it, you know, what's useful for your hair and what's not useful, and what you can do out of, you know, doing it for the sake of being a natural, and what you don't really need to be participating in. So yeah, that's the whole point of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Tell me about you though. Is there anything that I've listed here that you do or that you don't do as well, that you just don't see the purpose of it? Let me know down below in the comment section, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. Bye.